Kerr kicks to Bridges. Ball's knocked loose. Pushing it up. And Wade slams it in.
Those are the kinds of plays that win games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court with it.
And the Heat call time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Big Dog, he's checked in for ABC. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, I was able to hear the Heat coach go over his game plan during the break. He said if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Got that one up quick. Doherty's got 10 points here in the second half. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
The Heat shooting under 40% all in all for the game. And a wide-open look for Lee. No good, unable to end this run.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team. Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And Kerr with the basket on the assist by Lee. 16 points for Garbage Man.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Doherty outside. Fresh pulls it in.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Kerr the pass to Fresh. Here's the break. Doherty with the ball. Bridges covering. And finished off by Doherty.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Heat foul. Fifth personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
Shooting for the away team.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Lee outside. And too long on the shot.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Fresh. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Wade, he's checked in for Mr. Moves. And the Heat call time here. They're behind by 10. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter.
It's time for T-shirts! All right, let's keep it going for your dancers.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. The ball goes to the away team.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Doherty, and he uses the glass on the layup. Doherty's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle all day, all the time. cold-blooded and lethal.
A slam dunk by Wade.
Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish.
And that's what it takes, guys. Athleticism, coordination, and a bunch of confidence and fearlessness.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Kerr kicks to Lee. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Foul, second team.
Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public. All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Here is Kerr. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. On the wing, Lee fires from deep. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Lee. Kerr outside. Lets the three fly. No good on the shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Jordy, no luck.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
And finished off by Jordy.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Now here's Kerr from beyond the arc and then some.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Here's Wade driving in. Bridges with the board. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he makes the first.
Ajinça taking two shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Wade outside. And it's Wade slamming it down.
That is not possible. What we just is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll